Howdy, howdy. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. For my international buddies, hope you had a good weekend. This Camaro plum got whooped. Dang, this one was beat up pretty bad. I was gonna put it in between or up there, ain't no biggie. Yeah, where folks were still here. This is the last place I was before I left town. And they want to crush 5 loads out of here. No biggie. I like crushing here. Some of the cars don't got tanks or nothing, and we just get to pop them, bust them down. I don't want to get into moving cars around. I need to tell that guy if he can bring them more over here. I mean, it looks like we can pretty much get a truck. I mean, I'm pretty sure a truck can just pull in. We got those day cabs. They can whip it around right here. I might have to clip some of these cars on the end, but I just don't want to get to moving everything around. But it goes that way sometimes. Looks like your regular junk, but this is a part yard. This is they'll pull the part for you, full service, or you can come out here and pull your own part. I mean, it looks they've been mowing. They're mowing the grass. They're cleaning up. The lines are straight. Looks like they're out here doing it. I see a couple classic pieces, but looks like they got everything out here. Excuse me, got everything out you need out here, including a couple boats. Yeah, that Camaro is busted up. Looks like I don't know if the fire department cut the roof off, but the roof's gone. But you can tell it come out of like an insurance auction. You see the white plastic covers they put on it to keep them from leaking, or I mean rain getting in them, or I don't know, keep all the glass and all the crap inside. Hey, compadre, the diesel for the loader is 3x4.
Huh?
The diesel for the loader is 3x4. So total diesel for the crusher. No es lleno.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything, the rest of the thing.
Okay.
So, last day I checked it out at something like that.
Media tanca? Or uno,
Like 30 gallons.
30 gallons? See, he speaks.
When you load the truck, I clean it and I filter out this shit.
Man, you're awesome, bro.
Huh?
You're awesome, dude. You're awesome. We've had some really good names for the frog up there. Really good names. And y'all should have seen it this morning. Should have made a video. So everything's covered in dew, and then the sunshine was hitting, and there was like steam coming off of it. I think we were pretty much calling him it's a dude frog. It's a dude frog. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, easy, bye-bye. Oh, get in there. Get in there. push it in. Take it. It's still wet in front of the crusher, and I'm trying my best not to spin the tires at all. I gotta put it up, it's crooked. Dang, it's gonna be wide on that side. I crushed it like that, it's alright. It'll get down the road. Come on, cowboy, you better wipe that giblet gravy off your fingers and let's get to crushing. Oh, the way back on our road trip, it was all gravy, giblet gravy, up until about what would be a normal 45-minute ride, 50-minute ride. The rain was pouring, so of course that just messes up traffic. I tell you what, and we'd go down there and meeting people and talking to people, and you mentioned you're from Dallas, and they're like, I sure do love going down there, but I hate that traffic. I bet I heard it 25 times. It's not really so much that you're like stuck in traffic, and I mean, that happens too, where you're sitting still. I mean, you're moving, but it's how people drive. I mean, they're just, everyone is 10, 15 miles over the speed limit. And I mean, they're weaving in and out like it's Indy 500, like it's NASCAR. You put your blinker on, they do not care. If you're out there on them roads asking permission, nobody's going. Something happened. All these other folks moved here, and they brought their bad habit driving with them. There ain't no courtesy out on them roads. Very little. There's a tiny bit. One of them door handles is down there rattling on that crusher. I'm down there like I gotta find it and put some tape on it, do something, wire it where it won't rattle. That drives me nuts. He's probably got earbuds in and jamming out. All right, crush flat. Had such a good time in Arkansas over Thanksgiving. It was awesome. I got that the business we had to get took care of with my brother and the rest of his affairs. We got that all took care of. Storage unit is empty, and gotta take care of that anymore. And my hat's off. A huge thank you to the city of Conway. Most city dumps, so storage unit didn't have a dumpster on site. We did have some friends that were in that town that own a business, and they had a dumpster, and we asked, hey, can we get rid of some stuff? We didn't know what we were going to do to get rid of this stuff. And it was mostly just, It was stuff that should be thrown away. And we did take some things that we, you know, memory stuff, that kind of stuff. We found stuff like that. But we didn't know where we were gonna do it all with, you know. So we said, hey, you know, and then when you're dumping in a city dump and you can't prove that you're a resident, it's expensive. It's really expensive. And you know, we just said, Dad, you know, I told my dad, so let's just go out there and, you know, tell them our situation. So we get out there to the dump, and you know, they asked for a water bill and driver's license, and you know, said, look, this is a situation, and I don't know, so I got bad experience with the city dumps, like the one where I live here. We were into that recycling stuff, and the city didn't have any like recycle dumpsters through the city. So if you didn't have a house, we lived in an apartment, you had to take your recyclables all the way out to the dump. And then when you got out there, you had to go on the scales. You had to show them your water bill, your driver's license, and prove all that it was like a border shakedown just to get rid of some freaking water bottles and some cans and cardboard. And they made it miserable to try to recycle. Anyway, so I hear the lady, you know, she's like, look, we need a water bill, we need a driver's license, being a resident, and like I said, I've had bad experience with these, and I yell, well, the death certificate says that he died in Conway, Arkansas. We got that. And my dad's looking at me like, dude, chill out. And they're like, look, y'all just go do what y'all need to do. When they get back there, they'll show you, you know, where to go with your stuff. And I want to thank them. They didn't charge us nothing. They didn't hassle us at the scales. They just waved us through, and we were able to get that stuff thrown away. Big thank you to the city of Conway. Sorry for yelling at you. The lady that was at the scale house. No, I'm serious about this deal with trying to get rid of our recyclables. My daughter was like, I don't know, 4 or 5, and they were teaching recycling like every day or once a week, if not every day. They talked about recycling, about the earth, you know, Earth Day. And she was really into it. Her mom got really into it. And the apartments I lived in, they didn't have recycle dumpsters because people were just throwing their regular trash in there. And the same deal with the city. You know, I called the city and I'm like, hey, you know, what do I do with my recyclables? Oh, you're gonna have to drive out to the dump. Well, they put the dumpsters for the recyclables on the other side of the scale house. And it didn't make any sense to me. Like, I don't understand why it had to be a border shakedown when you got a family of 4 in a minivan bringing recyclables. And not only that, who cares where the recyclables? I mean, I can understand if an 18-wheeler backed up and was like, just started emptying, but I mean, aren't we supposed, we're encouraging that. So, I mean, I wouldn't, right? We're supposed to be trying to save the world. Anyway, it turned into a big deal out there. it was like, I called the city. I'm still not over it. Look here, this is how bad it got. Okay, so, I mean, the kid's mom, she's like super got into recycling. Like, she's like, I had to take the paper label off of the empty can of corn, and then that goes in one deal, and then the can goes in another. And same way with like the drinking bottles, I had to pull the label off. Oh, it was just, and she would always get on to me and say, she'd reach in the trash and she's like, this is recyclable. Oh, and then like when you buy your groceries and you get you one of those microwave meal that has a little plastic tray that comes with it. Yeah, I had to rinse and clean those. I had to rinse and clean them because we didn't have so my dining room was like the recycle center, collection center of my house. It was frustrating. And here I am, I'm out here crushing cars. I'm the king of recycling, right? Shoot. I'm so goddamn mad over that stuff. I'm gonna tell you how bad it got. So here it is, we get the kids to bed. Me and the kids' mom are in bed together. We're in love. We do what adults do, or I try to initiate. So I put my hand on her thigh, start rubbing her thigh. She puts her hand on top of my hand and says, "Are you gonna recycle better?" Oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? Recycling was shutting it down. I'm the king of the recycling. I'm like, look what I do every day. I mean, my recycling card is stamped. All 5 stars have been stamped, have been initialed. I have done it. Will I recycle better? Y'all know what I did. I jumped up, drank a bottle of water, peeled the label off, put the cap in one box, put the label in another, put the water bottle where it goes, and marched on. Jeez. And I told that to the city when I called out there. I said, look, you're really pumping this recycling in these schools that are city schools, your schools. Well, I don't think y'all thought this all out all the way through. They should make it more easy for people that want us to recycle. Not everybody lives in a house in your community. Look at that, we got another boat. I'm definitely gonna have to start moving cars, but this driveway is so long. Way up there by that big tree. On the other side of that yellow loader, that's the gate. And then there's this long driveway for them to get back down here to me. So hopefully I can spot them, just start moving that stuff as I have to. Now here is something I do not like to crush. I get that question quite a bit. Hey, 20K, I'll tell you what, questions and answers. I'll write them down, I'll make a list. Oh, you know what I can do? We'll just do it in the comment section, and then I can read off my other phone I got. I don't like crushing Isuzu Troopers. I really like them. I had one. I like the older one. I like the 88, 89. Oh, man. Oh, and 4x4. I think all of them were. Probably not, but yeah, I like the generation before this one. It has more of a flat window. It gives you more of that, like Jeep, riding in a Jeep, or like a kind of like a Humvee has a flat windshield. Yeah, I don't like crushing these, but I will. still hanging. I tell you what, the remote does give us some fits, but it has improved. It definitely has. I mean, our production's gone up. I mean, a lot of that, folks, is compadre. He's really. I'm not saying anything about anybody else. I'm just saying he is super awesome. He challenges me to try to be better as well. Lose it. Probably need to move these around. Put that other one in the middle. My kids sure did like going through that storage unit. It was like a scavenger hunt, or I mean, scavenger hunt. Usually, you got a list or a plan of stuff, and like the whole way we talked about what's in it. We don't know what's in it. None of us had any idea what was in it. And we also got to go Pinnacle Mountain. That's like one of my favorite places on the earth. And I've been a few places. All right, here we go. Crush flat. That frog does. It looked kind of, and you know what? My boss, he showed up the other day to move the crusher, and he's like, "What's this?" And I said, "I don't know, but all I know is production has gone up ever since we've had him on the crusher. Wouldn't you say so?" And he's like, "Oh, you know what?" Yeah. And he even took it down when we were moving, and he stuffed it where it wouldn't, fly away or blow out. Anything that increases production, right? Crush Jog. Yeah, somebody said we ought to name him Jogger, or Jogger the Frogger, Croak the Crusher, Pickle. I like Pickle. I had 2 pickles last night with my tuna fish sandwich. Oh, I tell you, I was glad to be off the road or get back home. It's cool to go places and everything, but eating fast food or restaurant food 4 or 5 days, That ain't good for you. It ain't good for me. It's also not good for the occupants, the other occupants in the vehicle or the hotel room. Sorry, guys. Come on now. He's putting cars over here on this corner, so I just keep chopping these over here. We won't have no problem when the truck show up. Excuse me. I need something a little bit longer. Well, folks, we're back in the saddle. We're back to crushing. Holiday's over. It was enjoyable. Good luck with your Elf on the Shelf campaign. Y'all be careful, be kind. Oh, I got some more stickers. I'll have in tomorrow. Y'all know I ain't never got it together. Takes me like 3 times to do something. It ain't easy being easy.
Thank you.